Hi, ma'am. How are you doing?
I'm doing great and
Yeah.
everything is going smoothly. So I'm beyond happy with that. Thanks for your kind concern. And how have you been?
Yeah, I'm also doing great, ma'am. And sorry about the last call. Actually, the last call, the video was not really that good. It was the screen was getting stuck, and the audio was also not very good. So that's the reason I didn't upload the video.
Okay.
I always had this thing in my mind that I wanted to connect with you once again and to upload a video. So that's why I thought of reaching you out, and finally we are connected today.
Yeah. Thank you. So thank you so much for giving a next chance to talk with you. So it's my pleasure and I'm today very thrilled to connect with you.
You're welcome, ma'am. Thank you so much for giving me this chance, actually. Okay, let's start with the introduction.
Yeah.
Uh, Let me
Okay.
introduce myself first. Yeah, obviously, you know me. My name is Ramachandran. I'm from Tamil Nadu. I used to work in the software industry. Now I become a full-time YouTuber, and I'm trying to be English coach as well. And that's
Mhm.
what pretty much about me. May I know about you?
Yeah, definitely. So my name is Vikita and I hail from Gujarat. If I talk about my education, I done graduation in English literature apart from my whole two degree, PGDCA and MCA. Now I'm a homemaker, home tutor and YouTuber by the name of Shine with Vikita. And I am blessed with one son. Yeah, though I wear a lots of hat on my head, but every day I try to show up and every day I try to uplift my level. So that's pretty much about me.
Wow, actually, that was a very good introduction. You speak really do well, very good English, actually. So how long have you been learning English?
It's around 8 months.
8 months.
Yeah.
Wow. And but you studied in your college English literature, right? So that time you must have read about English, you must
Yeah,
have
of
studied
course.
English.
I honestly say that
Okay.
I did my graduation in English literature, but that time I am not aware of the reality of value of English. I
Okay.
only took as a subject. I
Okay.
somehow mock up the question answer and give the exam and crack the exam. That's it. But after 8 months ago, I realized the value of English and I just started my English journey from the scratch.
Oh yeah. That's how most of the students in this country they all do. They just memorize the answers and questions and they crack the
Yeah,
exams. Even I also used to do the
yeah.
same thing. When I was in my college, actually speaking, I studied in English medium school, but in my school time, I never learned English. Well, I was known about English language. I'm familiar with English words, but I never learned and I can never speak in English when I was in my school and college. I learned it after coming out of college.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Do you have
Yeah.
any hobbies?
Nowadays, not because nowadays I am passionate about to learn this language. So
Okay.
whatever I get time, I try to utilize my time to learn this language.
Oh, wow. So, what do you usually do, like to learn English? What are the practices are you doing?
So I believe in active listening. So whenever I'm free, I choose any video. I try to jot it down some words,
Okay.
and I'm not aware. So I go to ChatGPT and ask them give me the answer meaning, and I try to make some sentence related that word, so I can speak in my communication daily communication skill. And after that, whenever I do anything, I try to repeat the word sentence. So that sentence become in my active listening, mind, and I can use in my next communication skill. So in this way,
Okay.
I do shadowing practice, and I do also listening practice. I take session every day. So in this way, I try to manage.
Okay. How many sessions do you take in a day?
It's not fixed, but at least I try to take 1 year 2 session every day. Sometimes it's three, but two is fixed.
Two is fixed. That's the minimum. So
Mhm.
you speak for at
Yeah.
least 1 hour every day in English.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that really helps.
I also
Actually,
believe in a self-talk. So
okay.
whenever I free, I try to do self-talk.
Yeah, even I also do that. I mean, most of the time I do self-talk about what are the things that I'm going to do in the future. Okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Okay, these are all the
Yeah,
problems that are in our way, how to tackle those problems. I plan everything by doing self-talk.
yeah, and it plays a vital role to shape our future, our journey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So actually,
yeah,
some people
definitely.
do write a journal. Even in the journal, also, they just write about their plans, their future goals,
Yeah.
how to tackle the
Mhm.
problems, what are the problems that they are facing. But I prefer self-talk. Self-talk is more easier and it's more like you're talking to yourself, you get a clarity when you do self-talk.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
we
if,
get clarity.
but if anyone sees
Mhm.
us doing that, they will think we are crazy. What happened to this guy? Why is
Yeah,
he talking alone?
yeah. It also happened with me in my home.
Okay.
Whenever I try to speak with myself, so always my son asks me, "Mama, what are you doing? Are you mad?" And my husband also say me said that, say that things.
Okay. He also says the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what? There are some people, they never do self-talk. I think self-talk everybody does, either consciously or unconsciously. People do that a lot. But some people, I have my friend, he never does self-talk. I lived with him for 2 years. Like when we were working, we took a house and we
Mhm.
stayed there. I never seen him doing self-talking. He always sits alone and thinks about things, but he never does self-talking.
Yeah, yeah. What happens? Previously, I used to self-talk in my native language, but
Okay.
after coming this journey, nowadays I try to self-talk now in English language.
In English language. Okay, yeah, that's cool,
Yeah,
ma'am. That's a very good practice to improve English as well. Okay, now what are your other interests? Okay, do you like traveling?
yeah. Of course, I like traveling.
Okay,
Like I like to go beach and especially in natural environment. Like there, I get some peace and I can say the fresh air. I feel
okay,
relax myself. So that type of place I love to go there.
okay. So you like beaches. Sorry, where exactly you're from? I totally forgot.
Gujarat.
Gujarat. Okay, so
Yeah.
I mean, do you have beaches in your place, close to your place?
Yeah, it's nearby 10 kilometers for from here. Yeah,
Okay.
it's Daman. So whenever, I mean, mostly Sunday we
Oh,
go
Daman
there
Beach.
afternoon. Yeah, Daman Beach.
Okay, yeah, I've heard about it.
Have you heard the
Actually,
name?
sorry?
Have you heard the name of Daman?
Yeah, Daman and Diu. That's more like
Yeah,
a independent state, I
yeah,
think. Not
Daman, Diu, and
independent.
Goa. It's
Yeah, go.
unitary state.
Sorry, Union Territory. Yeah, Daman and Diu. Yeah, I read
Daman,
about
Diu,
it.
and Goa. Third.
Goa and we have Pondicherry,
Daman, yeah.
and there are 7 union territories in this country, I think. 7 or 6, not sure
Yeah. In
exactly.
our Gujarat, it's third, three. Diu, Daman, and Goa.
Okay.
Mhm.
Even I also like beaches, but in my place, I don't have any beach nearby. But I do like nature, like beaches and hill stations,
Mhm.
mountains. Mostly I like mountains, but sometimes I do like beaches as well.
Okay. And what happens? So like last week, Narendra Modi had come in Daman. So
Okay.
I went
You went to
miss
see him?
this event. Yeah, yeah, I see
Okay.
him.
Okay. Did you see him?
I saw him. Yeah, I saw him.
Okay. Actually, I've never seen Modi. I've seen Amit Shah once. Well, actually, he came to our hometown for a rally. It was like a rally. So me and my friends,
So it's a road show.
it's
It's
a
a
road
road
show.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will tell
That
you an
time I.
interesting thing that happened. He was coming in the rally and it's a road show. I mean, the vehicles were coming very slowly. And me and my friends, we were standing at a little bit distance. And I
Mhm.
waved at him. He was waving at everyone. And my friend was waving at him. And I said like this, thumbs up. And he also said
Yeah.
thumbs up. So that one incident that I'll never forget.
Because there are so many people, it's too much crowd area,
Yeah,
and
it's
my
a very
son was
crowd.
little small, like he's 6 year old, so it is very difficult to like take care him. So after that we came back home.
Yeah, and also lots of police personals, lots of security officers would be
Yeah,
there. They won't allow us to go close to them.
yeah.
And I've seen Vijay also 2 months ago, not 2 months, some time ago, before the elections, he came to our hometown, and that time I saw him at a very close distance. I waved at him,
Mhm.
but he didn't even see me. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Okay,
So
so I have some question, can I ask you?
you have questions? Yeah, sure. You can ask me. Don't ask me any difficult questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what are the quality of good communicator?
The quality of good communicator.
Yeah.
Okay, the first thing what I would say is eye contact.
Mm.
You have to look into the eyes of the person when you talk. that actually clearly gives them the idea of that you're talking with them and they can observe what you're saying. That one thing. And the other thing is be concise with what you're speaking. I used to have this problem like 2-3 years ago. When I speak, I don't usually come to the point. I don't get to the point. I'll be like wandering around trying to make my point. But now I am changed a little bit. I have improved myself. So that thing is very important. So be concise when you talk. Like get to the point very quickly. Do not waste people's time and energy. Their attention span time is very less. People can lose their attention very easily. So it's better you give concise answers. You ask them with very concise questions. And that is one thing. And when you speak, you have to be clear a little bit. There are lots of things.
Okay.
Yeah, and also your voice, your tone. You should not sound like a robot. You should sound like a person, actually. So I think these are the qualities a good communicator should have. What do you think?
Okay. So what should we focus on every day to improve our communication skill?
Okay, every day to improve our communication skill. There is only one thing, ma'am. There is only one answer. Universally, everybody knows this answer, but nobody wants to try this. It comes with experience. Communication is also a skill. It comes with repetition. You have to do it repeatedly every day. You have to talk with many people. Only then you can become a master in communication. If you've never spoken with
Okay.
anyone, then you can never become a good communicator. So, when you talk with people, yes, of course, you do lots of mistakes. You're not a very good communicator in the beginning, but later you slowly improve. You know what people catches when you speak. So now I can tell you most of the time when I speak with people, I always look into their eyes and I try to be very concise. I don't over talk. And also I used to have this habit of over talking. I try to explain so much, but it's not that needed actually. You can just give the answer very concisely and they will get the information very easily. So
Okay.
that's what it is.
Okay. So my next question is many learners feel stuck at the intermediate level. So how can they overcome this plateau?
Okay, that plateau level. Yes, I think I am also one of them. I am stuck
Yeah,
in
mostly
the
people
plateau
feel
level.
that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, actually speaking, we don't get stuck. If you are practicing every day, you don't really get stuck. You're improving slowly. Maybe you're not seeing the results immediately. You're not seeing the changes, but the change is already happening. The entire surface, the whole surface is shifting. You're not seeing it, but it will take a long time to notice that you're really improved because from beginner to intermediate it's very easy. You can see the changes very quickly. Oh my god, a month ago I was not speaking good English, but now I can speak very good English. You can see that change. But to intermediate to advanced it's very difficult because the changes are very minute. It's very difficult
Yeah.
to notice your changes. So I mean if you are doing practicing every day, then the changes are very minute. You can feel it after some time. But if you're not doing any practices, then you will get stuck in the same level. Like for 1 week you don't speak in English, and after 1 week you come and try to speak in English, you'll be the same level. You will not improve. Yeah,
Yeah,
last one
definitely.
week I
So
didn't
what
speak in
is
English actually.
mm-hmm.
Last one
Okay.
week, I didn't speak in English. I didn't upload any videos. I had some other work, so I was focused on that. So now I'm a little bit
Okay.
struggling to talk in English.
Yeah, sometimes it also happened with me because
Yeah.
like it's summer vacation, I went to my in-laws house. So that time I never speak like at least since like 2 weeks. So it
Okay.
was very difficult for me after that take the session.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
it
two
was.
weeks is actually a very long time. I mean, you should not
Yeah,
stop talking English for 2 weeks because most of the time you feel
yeah,
like you forget everything.
yeah. The sometimes what happens, our mind goes blank, and yeah, of
Yeah.
course I know the words that time, but I cannot speak that words.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even
it
me too.
happens.
You know what?
Yeah.
Every day I'm learning vocabulary, but I don't know. I never get the chance to use them. Yesterday I learned this idiom that means no cap. No cap means it's not a lie, it's a true. I'm honest, something
Mm,
like that. When you make a statement like I'm learning English, no cap, that means I'm truly learning English. So I learned this word,
yeah.
but I never used it.
Yeah, it also happened with me. I
Hmm.
also learned today new words like somewhere down the line.
Somewhere down
Means,
the line. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But sometimes what happens now that words in my mind, but I'm not able to speak in my daily routine.
What does it
So of course
mean?
it happens.
Somewhere down the line
Means
means what?
Means कभी ना कभी या आगे चल के means now I am learning this language, so somewhere down the line I will become fluent.
Yeah, maybe after some time, like if
Yeah,
I do this every day, gradually I will become
every
fluent.
day. Yeah,
Someday,
yeah,
somewhere down the line means someday or sometime.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Any
Okay,
other
so now
phrase you
my
have?
Mhm. Hmm? What?
Do you have any other phrase? Do you have any other idioms like this?
Yeah. It was not low-hanging fruit for me.
It was not a low hanging fruit for you. That means it's not easy.
For me. Yeah, not easy. And
Okay.
I never let a day slip through my finger.
Sorry, what is it?
I never let a day slip through my finger.
Let a day slip through my finger. That means you don't waste time.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't
You're
waste
very
my
busy.
time.
Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Actually, I'm very
Mhm.
fond of idioms, but I never use them. I know most of the idioms. When people tell me, I can understand it, but I don't know. I never use them. I'm not good at using idioms. And at the same time, I don't prefer using idioms because most of the time, the other person, they won't be able to understand when we use lots of
Yeah,
idioms.
everyone don't aware of that things. Yeah,
Yeah.
because there are so many idioms, so it is not possible we can learn all the idioms.
That's true, actually. Even Americans, even the English people, they don't use all the idioms. They use very rarely some of the idioms that are commonly
Hmm.
used.
But the good communicator sign is we have to clear our idea clearly and simple way, so everyone can
Yeah.
understand our language, like beginner to intermediate, yeah, advanced level, all the people can understand easily.
Yeah, that's one of the very good point that I forgot to tell you. Yes, a good
Hmm.
communicator should speak in a simple English, in a simple language, so that anyone can understand. You know what? I've said this before in one of my other videos. Donald Trump, the American president, he always speaks in simple English. Of course, he's an English guy. He knows lots of idioms. He can speak in flashy English words, but he never uses them. He uses simple English because in one interview he said that he wanted to be understood by even a small child, a 10-year-old kid should understand him. That's the goal of his communication. That's why he is using simple English.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. If you had start from the zero again, so what would you do differently?
What would I do differently if I had to start everything from zero, from the scratch? What I can tell you is
Mm.
now I can start with a little structured plan. Well, I learned English somehow without any proper guidance, but now I know how to learn English. I will start with a structured plan. I will do all the practices every day. Like every practice is important listening, reading, and writing, speaking, shadowing. All the practices are important. But initially, I didn't do that. Initially, I focused on grammar first. I wasted 1 year. And then I did listening for a long time, still didn't learn English. Then finally, I figured it out. Okay, speaking is very important to speak in English. So it took me a long time to understand the process, but now I think I'm clear how to learn English. I can teach anyone English. Like these are the things that you have to do. That's all. It's very simple. And also,
Okay.
I can become very fluent. If I start everything from
Oh,
scratch, I can become very fluent in a very short period of time.
okay. So, what is the biggest lesson life has taught you so far?
Okay, life has taught me so far
Mhm.
never trust anyone.
Okay.
Never, even if it's your friends, family, or anyone. It's not like people are
Mhm.
going to cheat you or betray you. You don't know
Mhm.
their time, their things. You don't know their life fully. So
Yeah.
if you blindly trusting them, even if they wanted to help you,
Mhm.
but still they cannot help you at some point of times. And also,
Mhm.
never waste your time for everyone. These are the two
Yeah.
things. Yeah, we should not waste our time. Time is the one thing that we cannot buy back. So just wasting your time for somebody else is not a good idea.
Yeah.
These are the two things that I
Yeah.
learned.
Yeah. I could not more agree with you
I want
because
to ask you,
sometimes what happens. Mhm.
sorry, I want to
Please.
ask you the same question. What has life taught you in your life? What have you learned?
Okay. So, I learned so many things like we have to focus on ourselves and we
Yeah.
have to take some time for ourselves because it is also necessary. And I want to say, sometimes what happens now, mostly every woman make mistake. They are busy with their family, they are busy with grown up their children, they take care of their family, husband, and after then whenever they grown up, everyone are busy with their life. No one
Yeah,
can time take care their mothers, and even ask question, are you feeling good or bad? That
yeah,
time they feel so guilty, and because the time has also gone, so they are not able to do anything extra in their life. Yeah, of course
correct.
they have some dream in your childhood, because but they are not complete because of their family. But after it happens, so we should do ask tell one thing. We have to, yeah, of course it is our responsibility to take care of all the things, but beyond that we have to also live our life, and we have to start our dream, so it becomes easy after that life.
That is actually kind of true.
Yeah,
Women, they do experience this a lot, especially in their 50s and 60s. They feel like they are
yeah,
left out. Still, men in their 60s, they can still do a lot of things. They will always be
yeah,
interested in doing things. And their children, they don't really, they'll be very busy at that age. When they are around 30, they'll be making money, they'll be studying abroad. Most of the time, the elderlies, they're left out in their house. And they feel like, you know, they could have achieved lots of things in their life if they had focused. So they will feel that some kind of regret they always have that. So
yeah.
I could have done something different in my life. I can understand that. Yeah. That's why I'm saying do not waste your time. Do not waste your effort for anyone. Just focus on yourself. I know there is a responsibility, but you can set priorities.
Yeah,
That's true,
first we
actually.
have to start ourselves, and we have to start on it. Must We have to live our dream also,
Yeah. And
because it is
I'm quite
already.
I'm quite surprised that you have learned this at a very young age. Many women they
Yeah,
never
because
learned this
now,
even in their 50s.
after coming this journey, I
Okay.
understand all the things. This means it is only short journey, like 8 to 9 months. But this journey taught me so many things, because every day I interact with stranger person. Like it's
Yeah.
a different background. So from every person I learn directly, indirectly, so many knowledge, so many,
Okay.
like so many things. So thought things taught me so many things.
Okay. And
Yeah.
also, I want to ask you something. So, were you
Hmm.
like this confident 8 months ago, or you became confident in the process of learning English?
Yeah, I want to say that I'm very shy person, and I was very shy person and introvert person. After
Okay.
the means after coming this journey, I built confidence gradually, day
Hmm.
by day. Previously, even my native language, I was not able to speak properly in front of anyone.
Even
But
with native
after coming,
language,
yeah, in my native language.
Hindi, right?
But after coming this journey,
Hmm.
I built so much confidence. Every day I build confidence, how to
Okay.
present myself. Nowadays, I improve also my personality, how to present everyone from in front of anyone. So even my husband also told in last night,
Hmm.
you are improve us so lot, because whenever we got the marriage, you are not able to speak even native language in front of anyone. But
Yeah.
now you are many things, and it
Now
is
you are
not
not
easy
even
to.
stop talking. You're talking all the time. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, of course it is not easy to face the camera and speak
Okay.
to different of everyone. Now you are like superior to me
Okay.
than me. Now at least I try to maintain and speak in front
Okay.
of you.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Are you doing solo videos as well?
Yeah, I do. I
Okay.
initially what do I give challenge with myself, 30 day speaking challenge. So
Okay.
every day I choose one topic, and I try to speak those topic. So I
Okay.
completed my 30 day speaking challenge in a 30 day. I never skip one day. So I do sudden
So
I
every
do
day you,
so.
sorry. So every day you select a topic and you talk on the topic in front of the camera.
Yeah,
That's actually a
yeah.
very good idea. In 30 days, you can actually get rid of that camera facing fear.
Yeah, because in initial it was very hard not to crack for me to speak. If someone ask any topic about, so I'm not able to speak. But
Mm.
now I have some knowledge, so I can at least speak like 1 2 minutes, 3 minutes, so I can engage the conversation video in a good manner.
Okay. Now I'll ask you another question. Do you think people, I mean, okay, first of all, I'll ask you this question. Do you think we need to have knowledge on that topic to talk? Even I think, I personally believe you really don't have to have knowledge on any topic if you want to talk. You can just simply talk and ask questions. What do you think about that? Do you think people should have knowledge if they want to discuss on a particular topic, or they can discuss on it even without having knowledge?
Yeah, what happens? Yeah, of course, it is not necessary we have the knowledge or not. But if you have the knowledge, so it is you can give your message articulately and clearly, and
Hmm.
people can understand. And if we don't have knowledge, so we can only think about how we can speak and how we can make the sentence, how we can articulate in a perfect way. So
No,
it is different.
no, I'm not asking about English knowledge. I'm asking about the topic knowledge. For example, if I tell you climate change, we have to talk on this topic. If I don't know much
Mm-hmm.
things about climate change, I don't even know what is climate change. I think I
Mm-hmm.
can still talk in that topic. I think a communication doesn't need knowledge on that specific topic. Even without knowledge, you can still talk and discuss on that topic with whatever
Yeah.
knowledge you
If we
have.
are confident and we have the some good quality, how to speak and how to present ourselves, so it is possible. But if
Yeah,
you have some quality of a good communicator, then it becomes easy. But in initial stage, it is not easy for everyone. But
right.
whenever we achieve any certain level, after that it becomes easy.
Oh, that's actually a very good answer, ma'am. Yeah, maybe for
Mhm.
an experienced communicator, it's easy to talk on any topic, to discuss on any topic. But for initial level people, those who are trying to learn communication and trying to learn English, for them, it's very difficult. If they have some points to talk, then they will open their mouth and talk. If they don't have anything, they won't even open their mouth.
Yeah, definitely.
That's true.
Okay.
Great, ma'am.
Mhm.
Any other questions do you have?
Yeah, I have one question. What
Okay.
is one thing you would like to do before you die?
One thing I want to do, I want to travel.
Okay.
Because I've
Where?
been thinking about traveling for a long time. I am not traveling at all. Now I'm feeling like, oh my God, I'm wasting my life without traveling. So I want to travel like hell. I want to go every places. So now I've been seriously thinking about it, especially from the last 1 week, I'm thinking about it. So right
Mm-hmm.
now my plan is I have a friend in Kolkata.
Mm-hmm.
So she told me, you can come here. I can show you around Kolkata. It's a very beautiful place. So I don't know the language, right? I don't know Hindi. I don't know Bengali. So I told her, okay, if you can take care of me, then I will come. Don't plan to kidnap me or something. And she said, no problem. You come here. So I'm going to start with
Oh,
Kolkata, and then I'm going to go to different places in this country. First, I'll finish this country a little bit. Then I'll travel abroad.
okay. So which country do you travel the first?
Well, I'll go to
Do you
US.
have US?
Yeah,
Why?
there is a place, there is a state in the US. The name of the state is Alaska. So in that
Mm-hmm.
state, actually, a natural phenomena that occurs, that means aurora lights that happens in that place where during the night time, at certain time of the years, during the night time, the whole sky would be like in a blue green color. So it will be
Mm-hmm.
luminescing. So I want to see that phenomena that happens. So I've seen that in movies and in videos, but I've never seen it personally. I want to see that. So if I want to go to a country, first thing I would go there and I want to witness it by myself. And where would you
Okay.
go if you want to go anywhere?
I want to go Switzerland.
Switzerland. Oh my God. All the ladies, they always say, I want to go to Switzerland. What's there in Switzerland, ma'am? Okay, you've
It's
seen
nature of
all, let me tell you, you've seen all
nature
the
of
Switzerland
beauty.
places in movies. In all the
Yeah.
90s, 80s kids movies, they've shot all the songs from Switzerland only. I don't know why ladies are obsessed with Switzerland. Okay, but all the best. Yeah, you
Yeah.
should definitely go.